As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwu Abiyama believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. He said.
Makana wapana kamadu muna kujukwenanya lewa mirirure ogesi makasuna no ogatika by your life because the end time sorry ndi mutu inusi agwa ti matiano di eburisi ya na tesu jiru ege ko makwese makano panu boko Opa tichiria, abona bosomu yamu, ona yukuchikona kana. Asi maburo kuno mare, ya buru biyaru, na mogara pala namu, sorondi bozo. Opa no maketo, money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa mo baramsi. Na Biafra balamo, iya buna nemene kambu paraya no. Makano jife wata winyaka ye, akano be ilo neseya. Oye wife wapara nifeya, nika wapara. Biafra is my life. Biafra waparamo, and we must go back to our land. Can you get your kwano to go to there? If I would get married 4 years ago, gonna jump in there, but go to the Kahana. I know yes, not Baba Nahibu, West not to one Nigeria. Ya biko soro ndị Hausa la ugwu Hausa ka anyị nwezoro nwanne ba maka na ọ bụrụ olugwu Hausa azụ egwu gọvanọ nke isi na ọ ga-achịtakwa ndị Hausa ọfụma. Maka na ọwọkwana ka mmadụ iwu na fuzukwe n'anya lekwa mmiri ruru eru ọ ga-esi maka su na nụ ọ ga-adị ka bayola biko the end time so ndị Igbo tiri ilu si agwawa timati anụ gị eburu isi ya na ntị jiri ya gị bụ maka eze maka nụkpanụ boko ọkpa tichiri ya agbọghọ na-agba ọsọ ndị ya n'ihu ọ naghị ekwuchikwe n'aka dara a sị ma ọ bụrụ ọgụ n'ọmara ya bụrụ obi ya ruo na mụ gara apụ ala nna m sọrọ ndị mba ọzọ ọkpado maka ego money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa mo para msi na Biafra bala mo iya buna nene no kambu para ya no maka no jife nwata we nyaka ye aka no be ilo nese ya onye wufe wo para ni fe ya nka go para ko Biafra is my life. Biafra bala mo and we must go back to our land. Carry the kwano to go to if I would get married 4 years ago, gonna talk in the Bongo no Jirapuri Kahana. Mano yes na Bugaba Nalibu. Wesi no Chorowa Nigeria. Yabiko solo ndị Hausa la ugwu Hausa ka anyị nwezoro nwanne ba maka na ọ bụrụ olugwu Hausa azụ egwu gọvanọ nke isi na ọ ga-achịtakwa ndị Hausa ọfụma.
I am the daughter of Biafran, the soil that carries warriors, the land that bears kings and queens, the sky that still whispers, rise, Biafran, rise. I see the sun, not just on the flag, but on the sky, the filter that waits. I see red, not just as a color, but the blood of our past heroes and heroines, the freedom we pray for, the unity we fight for, the peace we clamor for. They asked me, what is Biafran? And I responded, Biafran is strength, Biafran is light, Biafran is hope, Biafran is me, Biafran is you, Biafran is all of us together. The red in the Biafran flag stands for blood shed by those who died on the struggle for Biafra. The black stands for the black people of Africa. The green represents our fertile agricultural land. The golden rising sun symbolizes a new beginning, hope, and emergence of a new nation. So we are the dreams of our father, the prayer of our mother, the heartbeat of tomorrow. They said, we Biafran are divided, but listen to my tongue. I go to, I be nudo, it will be ike. So as I raise this flag high, I say it loud, I say it proud. Biafran arise, Biafran shine. They won't know.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation, reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite channel / television. Today's date is 19th of August 2026, and the time right now is exactly 25 minutes past 8 p.m. in the land of Biafra. It is 25 minutes top of the hour, no matter where you are listening or watching from. I welcome every one of you. Please, as I welcome you, endeavor to welcome others as we have gathered to do something very, very important this very evening or night, depending on where you are. So many things have happened already, and I want to assure every one of us that Chukwokikabi Amabine is with us. The enemies are fighting so hard to make sure that Biafra never see the light of the day. The enemies are fighting so hard to make sure that the children of Chukwokikabi Amabine are being suppressed and oppressed. The enemies are battling. They are doing everything they can to make sure that the children of light are kept in dark. But as long as God has brought us, it is very, very important to know the reason why the likes of Mazinam Dekano and Mazi Simon Ekpa are here. It is very, very important to know the reason why they are doing what they do. Please let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out loud and clear before we continue. Let me know in the comment section before we continue if my voice is loud and clear, because I don't trust my network at all. Biafrans and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. Sorry, I have been telling us that Anohama Fuma for the past few days. So please bear with me. Something very, very bad happened today in the old Anambra state, or nature to be precise. If you are on Twitter, X, if you are on X, you will understand what has been trending this evening. This very evening, it actually happened in the afternoon, but started trending this evening on Twitter, where a terrorist police officer of the Nigerian police force shot a young Igbo boy at Head Bridge, Onitsha, a place called Oga Junction. A terrorist Nigerian police officer shot an Igbo boy, a young Igbo youth, a young Igbo trader, just opposite Onitsha Head Bridge this very afternoon, simply because the guy refused to give him a tip of 100 rand, 100 worthless naira. So, my people, this very situation that we found ourselves, I have said it time without number that it is only us, only we, the Biafran people, can liberate ourselves. It is only we, the Biafrans, can liberate ourselves. Do not allow anybody or anything or anyone to deceive you. Today, this particular thing that has happened at Onitsha Head Bridge today, it has proven beyond every reasonable doubt why the Igbo people, especially the Igbo people, must be free from the Zoological Republic. It has proven beyond every reasonable doubt why the Igbo people must be free from the zoo. Because if we fail to get out of this very damnable zoological republic, we are going to be treated. In fact, what we see now will be just a tip of an iceberg. Because now let me give us just a simple analysis of what I'm talking about. If this thing happened somewhere else, what happened today? If it happened somewhere else, you will see the Nigerian youths. They will be talking about it on the social media. They will carry out riot. You see very dark man. Of course, I know sometime in the past he went to Onitsha Head Bridge when the Soludo's terrorist gang lock up the not Soludo terrorist gang. Of course, they work on that Soludo, but it's NAFDAC in Anambra State. When they lock up the people's shops, I know very dark man went there. He did what he did. We saw it. But in a situation like this, where a life of an Igbo boy has just been taken just like that, although some people said that the boy, I saw when they were rushing him to hospital, some people said that the boy has given up, has passed, has died along the way to hospital. While some people say the guy, they took him to hospital and they are taking care of him in the hospital. So, but moving forward, from now till tomorrow morning, I will get I will get more information about the condition of the young man now. But if you see the video where they were taking the boy to Keke Marua to take him to hospital or wherever, you see that the boy was all I don't know, maybe the guy has just passed away. Because I watched the video. I didn't see any atom of life in that very body. Unfortunately, the video is not something that I'll bring to Facebook, but maybe I will post the video on our X account, Biafra Unite Television. So if you see the video, you see that the boy is gone. There is no life in him. Even though I'm hearing rumors that the boy is still in the hospital. But if this thing happened somewhere else in the zoo, you will see people begin to rise up. You will see social media influencers begin to talk. You will see very dark man, because Musa Al-Haji, somebody Musa, English Al-Haji. You see them begin to talk. But because it's happening in the East, it's happening in Igbo land, and it happened to an Igbo man, it's not going to be heard from any of these very social media influencers. Apart from the way our fellow Igbo people are sharing it on Twitter. You will never see any of these people or even the media, the Nigerian media, talk about it. A couple of months ago, a similar thing happened somewhere in Delta, even though Delta State is Biafra land. But the guy in question was not an Igbo man. I don't know, I may be mistaken, but I believe, based on his name, I believe that the guy was not an Igbo boy. A terrorist police officer serving Nigerian police force shot at that guy and unalived him, live in the broad daylight. They took to the street. Even very dark man was involved. The other one, I don't know his name, Harrison, somebody Harrison. They went to pay condolences. They gave huge amount of money to the mother, and which is good. Very, very fantastic. But how is it that when it happened to an Igbo man, everybody will sideline it? They will sideline it. Even that one that happened, the Zoo Media, Arise News, AIT, they were all talking about it. They were all talking about it because the guy was not an Igbo man. But this one has happened today. Nobody is talking about it. They all sideline it because the guy in question is an Igbo man, and it happened in the Southeast. The only thing they put mouth in the Southeast is something that is propaganda that they want to carry against Biafra. Any propaganda, like the time Ebe Kwense and his criminal gangsters released a doctored video where they claim to be Gentle the Yahoo. They started carrying it. Arise News carried it. AIT carried it. NTA carried it. Channels Television carried it. Very Dark Man spoke. English Alhaji spoke. All of them were condemning. If you go on social media, if this is how Biafra will be, we don't want it. If this is how Biafra will come, we don't want it. If this is Biafra you people are looking for, please, we don't want it. This, they said all manner of evil against Biafra, simply because somebody doctored a video and put the voice of Gentle with AI without even Gentle himself appearing on the in the video. All of a sudden, the entire Nigeria media was carrying it because it is something that condemned Biafra. Now, a zoo officer has shot and unalive a Biafran, an Igbo boy. To be precise, we have to be precise on this, because the one they were talking about the other time was also a Biafran. The only difference is that he was not an Igbo man. Now this one has happened. Nobody's talking about it. Now let us bring it back here to our own land. What is Ohane Zendi Igbo doing? The other day, a video was trending where a zoo terrorist police officer was telling a man that if he was an Igbo man, he would have done him a lot. He would have arrested him. He would have unalive him. He would have done this and done that to him if he was an Igbo man. Ohane Zendi Igbo did not see it. By the way, I want to ask, my question is this. Since the rendition of, before the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohane Zendi Igbo was active. Very, very active. Extremely active. The rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohane Zendi Igbo remain active, like not 100%. Their activeness dropped to 70%. Then, when the sit at home started on the 9th of August, 2021, their activeness jumped back to 100%. When Mazi Simon Ekpa became very, very prominent in this very struggle, Ohane Zendi Igbo activeness jumped even from 100% to 150%. But since the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa Ohane Zendi Igbo lost their voices. They have died. Ohane Zendi Igbo Nandiama is gone. They are no longer active. They are no longer talking. They do no longer care about the affairs of Ndi Igbo as they claimed. Ohane Zendi Igbo has disappeared from the surface of this very planet Earth. They are no longer active. Ohane Zendi Igbo, Ohane Zendi Igbo Nandiama, where are you? Why have you lost your voices? Oh, because Simon Ekpa is in prison. Simon Ekpa has been arrested and imprisoned. You no longer have voice. Simon Ekpa putana, your voice ya puta. Once Simon Ekpa putaluna, I know Ohane Zendi Igbo again. Nnamdi Kanu puta, ano do mpụta Nnamdi Kanu bụ Biafra so ya pụta na nga Simon Ekpa ozugbo now ano ebido n'wakwa about Ohaneze Ndị. I am saying this today, everybody should mark it. Once Simon Ekpa is released now, you begin to hear about Ohaneze Ndị again. Now, since since November 2024 till date, going to 2 years now, Ohaneze Ndị has disappeared from the surface of the earth. Ohaneze Ndị is no longer talking. Ohaneze Ndị has died completely, died miserably. Maybe the only time that we heard about Ohaneze Ndị in recent years is when they elected their current president. That was the only time we heard about Ohaneze Ndị. But this time, since then, since November 2024 till date, we have never heard Ohaneze Ndị for anything apart from the day that they elected a new leader. They do no longer care about the affairs of Ndi, or they do no longer care about what is happening in Igbo land. Maybe Aniba Digomma. No biha Aniba Digomma. So I'm asking today, because I don't want to talk about politicians. I cannot ask about where is the governors, where is Soludo, because I know that Soludo is the enabler. The governors are the enablers of the disappearances and the unaliving of Igbo youths in Igbo land today. The governors are the enablers. So me asking where are the governors? Or this is just because Soludo is the enabler of every kidnapping and the killings of Igbo youths in Anambra State. Both the ones done by the Fulani terrorists, the ones done by police terrorists, the ones done by the army terrorists, the ones done by the Udogachi terrorists, the one done by the Karafafa Ndiakodo terrorists, the one done by AVD terrorists, the ones done by I've mentioned Udogachi. There's the other one. I've mentioned Udogachi, AVG, Ndiakodo. Oh, when cause all the quite prominent, net terrorizing the by. Yesterday in Finland. Soludo is enabling all the criminality and terrorism against our people in Anambra State. And Ohaneze Ndị is there. Today, it has happened again at the head bridge. Up to this minute, there has never been any official statement from the Anambra State government. Till this minute. And then in Ajuzi, Kedundi Anachi. Kendi Anachi, who are they leading? Fanachi Onwefa. Fanachi Onwefa. This is the reason why we don't need anything zoological republic in our land, because Nigeria is the one imposing all these criminals on our people that are enabling the unaliving of Igbo youths. They are the ones. Now let us watch the video. I've got some few videos here with me, so let us watch some of them. Unbelievable.
What is happening? They have been killing our youth for many years. So today in our nature head bridge, they shot one driver today as we okay, trader. Then what happened, please? Can you give us?
I don't know really.
Exactly, but you heard that someone was shot. By who?
Yes,
who shot
by
them?
Police now.
By Nigeria police. Yes. So this is what we have been facing for many years by the Nigeria criminal. You can see the nephew. Their work here is to collect money, bribe. You can see them. You can see them. Because we deal with them today. You can see them. Every day they are collecting money from this very... Here is our Ogahe Bridge. Our people were shot on 30th of August, 2015. Many Biafrans were shot dead on this very place, Ogahe Bridge. Today they killed another person. You can see our men have blocked Head Bridge as we speak now.
as we are talking. Thank you, one more. So everywhere, no motor should be allowed to pass. So you can see what is happening. So it's like the police are trying to shoot. The police are. No. There's a soldier here. Is it a soldier? No. Nobody should be shot. Oh no, happy. Tata be watching. Today, You want you to hungry. You want you to hungry. You want you to hungry today. Today is today. Tata God damn. Today is today. Today is today. I'm going to go now to buy. So today we are going. Today is today. Today is today. Today is today. You see on the Sahel bridge, it's totally blocked. On the Sahel bridge is totally shut down by Igbo youth. Tata bu today. Tata bota. They have been killing our people for years. I believe that today is today. Igbo block Ebenine.
All right. Now, excuse me. There is another video which I want us to watch, right? Let us watch the video first, and then we'll now see what happened later after the video, because there is something that has happened. Remember what is the case? The case here is that the Nigerian police shot at an Igbo trader, a young man, at Onitsha Head Bridge today, 19th of August, 2026. Now, Igbo youths are protesting there by the head bridge. I will tell you what Nigeria has done. As these things are happening, I'll tell you what, not just Nigeria, what Soludo did today. I'll tell you. Pay attention.
Just shot someone at Obogu Junction. Now, Onitsha people, Obogu Junction at Onitsha, ANAMBRA, Onitsha people now got angry and broke the road. The one going towards Asaba is not moving. You can see everywhere is blocked. The one coming from Delta, coming towards ANAMBRA, Onitsha, is not moving. Everywhere stand. Look at people. Look at people. People through at the road. No movement. No going forward, no going back. As you can see.
The network is slow anyway, but I want us to watch the video.
This is the report. This is the report coming.
So this thing is,
can see. Everywhere is blocked. No going front, no going back. Everybody is turning. Everybody is turning.
Unfortunately, the network is very, very bad.
Everybody is turning. Look at people in the market. People at the market. This is the Obogu Air Bridge on Onitsha. Obogu Market Air Bridge on ANAMBRA State.
Unbelievable.
I ain't blog, go to main load. I ain't go to road blog. June why? June why? Hey, I find the man Nagota.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, go. Yeah, I know load blog. It's too much.
It's too much to be sincere. It's too much, and the time to react is now. This is the reason why we need Biafra. This is the reason why we need Biafra. Tell us where in the
kidnapper. All the very bad. Justice for war, guy.
Tell us where in the north or where in the south where they shoot people just anyhow. It only happened in Biafra land. It only happened in Biafra land. It only happened against the Biafran people in entire Nigeria, where police shoot people anyhow in the broad daylight. Only in Biafra land against Biafran people. If this kind of a thing happens, you will see.
I'm on the police.
You will see social media. Social media will be on fire today.
Justice for war, guy.
From today moving forward, until they give them answers, social media will be on fire until they give them answers. If this thing happened any other place, social media will be on fire until answers are provided. Now, look at what Zo0 has done. Just watch.
Somebody, we need the person. Now we have to see that this what is happening to the whole world. The person that has been killing us, now we video. Whatever that is happening, the whole world is seeing it. No video for what? Are we criminals? We have to tell the world what happened. They are telling me not to video for what? I know one video, and I'm not one man to
Do you see what happened? After a police officer, I want people to understand the mess that we are in. I genuinely want people to understand what we are passing through. After a terrorist police officer shot an Igbo youth at Onitsha Head Bridge because he refused to give them bribe. He refused to tip them. They shot at him. Now, as the youths blocked the road in protest, the only thing Zo0's government can do is to send the military against the innocent youths. The only thing Zo0 could do, the only thing the government can do is to send the military. Instead of Zo0 himself that claimed to be a governor to come there, come to the scene of event, come to the crime scene and see the people who are there, get first-class information and douse the tension, speak to the people, dialogue with them, and see to the root of this of the matter. Make sure that justice is served. Make sure that they fish out the criminal police officer that shot the young man. No, the only thing Zo0 did was to send the military to go there and make sure that anybody who mess up, shoot them, so that they will have more dead body. Only in Biafra land, only in Igbo land, especially. Happening only in Igbo land. Tell me where else can this type of a thing happen? Even when there was Fulani terrorists kidnapping people in Ondo State, we saw the videos when they block on Benin-Lagos Express Highway, the only road that everybody from the east travel to Lagos with. Only road. They block Benin-Lagos Highway, one of the major roads, one of the biggest roads in Nigeria. They block it. The military did not do anything. They couldn't do nothing. They blocked it. Even the army was nowhere to be found. They blocked it in protest. But in Igbo land, they send the military to go and scatter everybody, shoot at sight anybody that messes up, shoot them. That is exactly what is happening now. Watch.
The guy that killed someone, we need the person. Now we have to see that this what is happening to the whole world. The person that has been killing us, now we feel it. Whatever that is happening, the whole world is seeing it. No video for what? Are we criminals? We have to tell the world what happened. You are telling me not to video for what? I know one Igbo, and I'm not one man to No, we are talking to Tinubu must come here today. That is the final. Tinubu will come here. So know that Tinubu must come. We're not going to go anywhere. We told everybody must come.
You see? Let us watch another one.
Ndami Abego live. Yes, Ndami Abego. Yes, Ndami Abego. Hana Yosai, I can't walk down. Yes, yes, yes. Justice for this guy. Justice for this guy. Justice for this guy. Yes. Yes. Ndami Abego live.
Okono nuria. Ichani Igbo made na free. Okono nuria from the crime scene from eyewitnesses. Ona asigi Ichani Igbo made na free. Ndị amị abịago a na-asịzi I cool down. Ndị amị abịago a na-asịzi I cool down. From a cool down, ebidozi one over her don't video me. From a say cool down, from telling them to calm down, they started warning them to stop visualizing them. You see? Ndị amị abịago. They only came there to cause more harm. They only came there to disperse them, to make sure that they don't gather, because they don't want to see anywhere the Igbo people gather. They don't want to see it, because they don't know what may ensue. The only thing Soludo did was to send the military. Tell me, where does the military settle a civil issues? Where does the military restore law and order? Where does the military settle civil issues or civil matters? Where does the military restore law and order? Is it not the job of the police to settle civil matters and restore law and order? But in this case, you don't even need to send police. It is the government that's supposed to come. The governor of the state should be there to address the people, calm the nerves of the people, and assure them justice. But lo and behold, Soludo Nonoka, or maybe he's in Abuja eating burger and pizza. According to what happened yesterday in the court. Soludo is in Oka or Abuja eating burger and pizza. He doesn't care. The life of the people does not matter. The life of the people doesn't matter. What they did is just to make a call. Give them military. Boss, they are making noise. So they are gathering. A lot of people are there. There are plenty. Give them soldiers. Don't disturb me. Give them army. Kebuko more people. Kebuko more Umu Igbo. more ndị Igbo ka a na-egbu, more Igbo people. Ọhaneze ndị oshi na ndị ama gbachie nkịtị. They don't say nothing. They only answer Ọhaneze no, just by name. But to mark this word somewhere, the moment Sam Ekpa is released tomorrow, Ọhaneze ndị Igbo ebido wibe. You start hearing Ọhaneze. Mark this word one place. I'm telling you today. A release APM now. Ọhaneze ndị Igbo are active. I am telling us in time. I'm telling us now for us to know very, very early. The moment PM putana, Ọhaneze ndị Igbo enwe ọnụ. Onu ha pụtakwa again. Kita na onu ha adagomi. Onwezi onye na-anụ onu fa na go fa go. The organization is dead now. But once PM is released, Ọhaneze ndị Oshinandama will be resurrected. So if you are a member of Ọhaneze criminals and you are listening to me, shame unto you. Shame unto you. If you are a member of Ọhaneze ndị Oshi and you see this type of thing happening in our land, you keep quiet. You can't even alert even though you are just an OS member, you are not a top member. You cannot call at least when one or two persons the organization kagi nwe rank ma onye nke a ya ama onye nke ọzọ onye nke a ya ama onye nke ọzọ onye nke a ya ama maybe ndị isi onye nwere ka ọma onye the chairman or the president or even the media and publicity secretary. You cannot call them and say, look at what is happening. The other day I was shouting and say, where is Ọhaneze? A police officer threatened a man who happened to be a Yoruba man and say, had it been you were an Igbo man, I would have fallen alive to you. I would have arrested you. I would have done many, many things to you if you were an Igbo man. Ọhaneze ndị Oshi that claim to be the Igbo representative or Igbo protectors. Onu Fadaome, they couldn't utter a single word. My people, the reason why I'm showing us this video is not just because I am pained with what is happening to us or with what has happened to that young man. I cannot show the original video of the man because Obalajuri everywhere, Obalajuri Enaro, I cannot show him. I can't show him. If not, he play by the video, try and say play the other ones. But I'm going to post that video on our X after this program. God help us. May God help us. May God help us. Chukwu nyere anyị aka. The main reason why I'm showing us this, I'm making this program to this evening, is to let us know it is only Biafra can save us. Only Biafra. Anything other than that, we are doomed. I have said it time without number. Anything other than that, we are doomed. We the people, especially the Igbo people, we are doomed. And it's not only the Igbos, the entire Nigeria is doomed. Nigerians, all Nigerians are doomed. But we, the Igbo people, because we know our potentials, because we know what God has put in us, because we know what we have, we know our destinies, and we want to showcase our talent. We want this destiny to show. That is the reason why we will feel more pained than others. We will feel more pains than others. Imagine you are growing up and you see yourself as a very talented young boy. As a very talented young boy who has a lot to offer, only for you to grow old without you realizing that your destiny, without you realizing that your talent. Imagine how it pains. Imagine how it pains. You see? And not only that, the Igbo people will always be, I don't like using that word marginalized. I don't like to use that word marginalized because marginalization would have been even easy to be defeated than being treated as slaves. Marginalization, you don't need to pay supreme price for you to alleviate or for you to liberate yourself out of marginalization. You don't need ordinary protests can change things. But when you are being treated as a slave, ordinary protests cannot save you. The only thing that will save you is fight. The only thing that can save you is fight. So this particular video has a lot to teach us. Now it has happened to an Igbo boy, an Igbo young man. No social media influencer is talking. Nobody is talking. The Zoo media is not talking. And it happened in the broad daylight. If it's in another region or another tribe in the zoo, you see them everywhere. But it happened to Igbo boy in Igbo land. They don't care about it because they don't want your story to be told. They do not want your story to be told. They want to sideline you. They want to use media blackout to destroy Ndibo. Every single evil that they do to Ndibo, they don't report it. Nigerian media can never report it. Social media influencers does not talk about it. But if it's something that they will use to do propaganda against Biafra, once Biafra enters it, if it's something if it's propaganda against Biafra, boom, everywhere Nigerian media will be on it. Social media influencers will be on it. Have you seen them reporting the Mazi Simon Ekpa's case? Because Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko is showing, is showing the agility in him, is showing the brightness in him. Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko did not come out. Remember last time he came? Not last time, the very first time he appeared in the court, it was all over the places because he looked so tattered, he looked so rough. Nobody was there. No single Biafran was there. He was completely all alone. Osuna Zoo media. Zoo media here and there. They were talking about it, singing like a everywhere. Onekwo here and there. Now, this time around, Mazi Simon Njoko is appearing in a different color. He's appearing looking healthier. He's appearing speaking gallantly. He's appearing with Biafrans behind him. He's appearing. Why Biafrans have already protested for his unconditional release. And they did not all go well. It did not go well with the zoo. It did not go well with the zoo media. Hence, the media blackout. But I am very, very happy that we are telling our own stories. We are telling our stories. So we don't care about your media blackout because we are telling our stories. And the world is paying attention. The Biafrans are watching, the Biafrans are following, the Biafrans are paying very, very close attention to the to Mazi Simon Ekpa's case. They don't care whether you report it, you evil terrorist Nigerian media. We don't care whether you report our story or not. We are telling our stories by ourselves. Had it been that Biafrans left our prime minister behind the same way they left him in the very first time that he appeared in the court, because I want to believe that that time took everybody unawares, or maybe people were afraid or something. People were afraid, and there was a lot of propaganda here and there, including those that claim to be Biafra agitators. So there was a lot of discouragement. During that time, there was so much discouragement. People lost confidence. People lost, interest. Nobody cared to appear. Nobody cared to stand with him in solidarity, he went alone. He looked so rough and rugged. And Nigeria media was celebrating. Nigeria media was celebrating. They were very, very happy for what they saw. For now, because there is bright, everywhere is bright, we are seeing light at the end of the tunnel. They are not happy about it. They are not happy about it. The moment Masa Manepa is released now, boom, they will begin their propaganda. Once Masa Manepa is freed now, Nigeria media will begin their propaganda. Go and mark it somewhere. They will begin their propaganda again to make sure that Biafra is destroyed. But this time around, you people will not get it. It's not going to be easy for you. It's not going to be easy for you people this time around. We are going to tell our stories. As we have been doing, we will continue to do it. And we will even add more, we'll add more energy to it to make sure that you never succeed. Mad people everywhere. Now, having said this, that very young man, I will try to make more research and get more information about him, including his name, his village, where he comes from, his surname, and everything. I'll bring it. But first of all, by tomorrow, I will have to confirm if he made it alive, or the rumor that they say that the guy is dead. I'll tell you tomorrow. I'll come back and tell you during our program tomorrow, probably by tomorrow evening. So this is what happened today, and I want us to understand that it is only freedom, only freedom, only Biafra freedom can save us. Only that, nothing else. I'm telling us the truth.
At every point. We start here today.
This young man spoke. I just watched this video. Someone sent it to me. And, these people, excuse me, these people, I don't usually pay attention to whatever they do or say, because I know that they are politicians. Even those who are not yet politicians are aspiring to become politicians. Anybody who is a one Nigerianist is not my friend. Even though you are not my enemy, but you are not my friend, and you can't be my friend. So I don't usually pay attention to whatever they say, because I know that they can change at any given time. Look at Kenneth Okonkwo. Look at what has happened to him. Even Peter Obi himself, look at the way he's jumping from one place to another. Now, there's the other one that used to support Peter Obi, that they called him Isaac Fayoshe. Isaac Fayoshe. He was an ardent supporter of Peter Obi. He was an obedient member, full-time obedient member. I don't think he based in Nigeria. I think he based in abroad. All of a sudden, boom, I saw a video flying on social media the other day. The guy was busy lambasting Peter Obi. He said he's not supporting Tinubu because Sheyi Tinubu visited him. Of course, you know what that visitation means. What they do is that once they see that you have a massive followership, they will come and pay you money. That is the same thing Chukwu Masoludo did with Nyambaba. Once they realize that you have massive followership, they'll come and pay you money, thinking that your followers can be convinced if you want to lead them to hellfire. That is how idiotic these politicians are. Once they see that you have followership, they will come and buy you over, believing that your followers will follow you to the grave. Believing that your followers can follow you to the hellfire. That guy called Isaac Fayoshe came out, based on the video that I watched. I watched that video maybe, I think, weeks ago. He said, Peter Obi has never visited him. So Sheyi Tinubu has visited him. Therefore, he's now supporting Tinubu. Because Sheyi Tinubu is not about the visitation. It's about the accompaniment. It's not about the visitation, because Seyi Tinubu visiting him does not change anything if there is no accompaniment. Seyi Tinubu visiting him does not change his life if there is no accompaniment. If it is only when there is an accompaniment, then your life will change. But visiting you and shaking your hands, you remain the same. Otan Nona, I know how many big people I have shaken their hands. What does it change in my life if it's not what God is giving me directly? Even Jakama Arota, what does shaking big men's hand do for me? What does it change? What does it make? What shaking the hand of a rich man? What does he do for me? What favor does he do to me? Apart from the thing that I make with my own hands. So if not the accompaniment, the idiot wouldn't have come on social media to start singing the name of Seyi Tinubu and the Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's why all these people, like all these political commentators, I don't pay attention to them. But because I got this very video where this man was talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I said, let me pay a little bit attention to it. And I said, no, I cannot listen to this one alone. Let me bring it so that me and my people will watch and listen together. So, my people, let us listen to him.
Nigeria has proven Nnamdi Kanu right at every point.
I see.
Nigeria has proven Nnamdi Kanu right at every point. We start here today. I'm speaking Dogon Turenchi. I have no single argument against, not one single argument against the facts that have been adduced by Nnamdi Kanu in his agitation against the Nigerian state. Not one. And if you press a little further, I am today convinced that Nnamdi Kanu was 110% correct in his assessment of the Nigerian state. What ails it?
Okay. You see, he said that he is convinced today, that he is 110% convinced that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is right. So, my man, if you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is right, you have said it today, we need you to start advocating for his release. You have to start advocating for his release. Don't be Ojus or Carlo. Don't be Patience, good luck, Jonathan. These are the people that don't be Meto. Meto. Somebody Meto. He was a former PDP, either PDP spokesperson or PDP chairman or whatever, something like that during Jonathan's administration. Meto, somebody Meto. Who can remind me his full name? Somebody Meto. Sanibo man, I think he's from Rivers State. He's an Igbo man from Rivers, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody Meto. So don't be Meto. Don't be Patience, Jonathan. Don't be Ojo Zakalo. These are people, Olisa Meto, thank you. Thank you, Eze. These are people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for. Thank you, Frank. These are people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for when they were being persecuted. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood his ground and said they must be released. Ojo Zakalo must be released. Olisa Meto must be released. El Zakzaki must be released. Nobody should go near Patience Jonathan. Today, where are they? They are also persecuting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from behind. Ojo Zakalo is persecuting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ojo Zakalo wants Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die in prison. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for him to be released. The only person who has shown who has returned the favor, even though people say, or not even people say, there is an atom of reality in it, which I know. Even though he has political, interest, or maybe there is not even maybe, there is an atom of politics in whatever he's, because he's a politician of course, is also a part of his campaign. But I don't care. Omoyele Sowore is the only one among all the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for who has shown or who has returned the favor to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, irrespective of the political undertone. We don't care. We take that physical one that we see. The physical one is that Omoyele Sowore has joined protest, hosted protest, organized protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the physical one that we see. You understand? So, Oga, I know that you have never been in trouble where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for you, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also fighting for the collective interest of the Yoruba people. Because if the zoo is disintegrated today, the Yoruba people will thrive. Yoruba people will excel. Because the people who come a little bit close, the people that have a little bit closer, to what Biafrans have in terms of talent and destiny in entire zoological republic is the Yoruba people. The people that have that get a little bit close are the Yoruba people. So if the zoo in fact, the same way the zoo is keeping Biafrans down is the same way the zoo is keeping the Yorubas down. The same way. Because I know that Yoruba people also have talent. If the zoo is disintegrated today, Yoruba will utilize what God has given to them. There is gold in Yoruba land. About 3 states in Yoruba land have gold. About 3 states. Oyo State have gold. Ondo State have gold. Ogun State has gold. 3 states that I know, especially Oyo State. The gold in Oyo State is too much. That's why you have Fulani bandits full everywhere there. Sometime in the past, I think that was 2019, long time ago, 2019, I personally did a video. That video went very, very viral. I don't know how many people who are here that were following me in 2019, as roughly 7 years ago. I don't know how many people, how many of you who saw that video on our main channel, Biafra Unite, in capital letter, that we posted 2019, where we showed gold mines in Yoruba land. I don't know anybody who is here that saw it. So Yoruba, they also have something. They have talent. They have manpower as well. If the zoo is disintegrated today, Yoruba people will thrive. They will grow. They will blow also. Now, let us listen to him. My advice to him is that since he is not convinced, because he used to, distance himself from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has distanced himself many times, not once, not two, not three. And he used to, stand against the ideology that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is standing for or is fighting for. He used to stand against it. I haven't seen him directly fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I have seen him in several occasions distancing or standing against the ideology that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, which is Biafra, and which is the disintegration of the zoo called Nigeria. So I've seen him, I've watched his video standing against the ideology because he wants one Nigeria to work. But unfortunately, one Nigeria, it has never worked. It can never work. It can never work. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So, but now, since you have now 110% concur to what Mazinam Dekano stands for, to what Mazinam Dekano is fighting for, we want to see you start advocating. I'm not giving you order because I'm not in the position to order you around, but we want to see that sincerity. We want to see that sincerity now coming out, like you show that sincerity in you, that you are now 110% convinced that Mazinam Dekano has always been right. Now, let us watch him.
Nigeria has proven Nnamdi Kanu right at every
Okay.
point. We start here today. I'm speaking Dogon Turenchi. I have no single argument against, not one single argument against the facts that have been adduced by Nnamdi Kanu in his agitation against the Nigerian state. Not one. And if you press a little further, I am today convinced that Nnamdi Kanu was 110% correct in his assessment of the Nigerian state, what ails it. He was correct.
Okay.
But today, he sat in a cell somewhere.
Okay.
And numerous murderers are walking around free.
Okay.
That is vindication.
Okay.
The man is correct.
Okay.
Nigeria encourages madness.
Okay.
If it will not listen to rational voices, it became inevitable that more extreme voices will be spoken in the language that Nigeria understands. And of course, you've seen the rise of the Umezuruke of this world and the multiple persons who had traded on the grievances of Ndigbo to build separatist movements demanding separation from Nigeria. I've had multiple occasions to address separatist agitators, both in Ndigbo land, in Yoruba land, and elsewhere. There are reasons why separatist noises have not found ventilation or action in Nigeria. And this is because outside of the state and the multiple evils that the state has mollycoddled, the only other persons who have sought to keep dialogues in violence have been counter-revolutionary groups such as Boko Haram and the rest. Now, if you, who have genuine grievances, now believe that you can use violence to achieve the goal, what you do is that you play into the hand of the system, which then delegitimizes your genuine grievances on account of the medium of expression.
No. This matter is not about English language or grammar. Sometimes what these people do not understand is that the world that we live in, this particular world we live in does not this world we live does not care about your level of education or your level of exposure or even your level of wealth if you do not utilize those things for the betterment of the people or to. Who's calling me? I'm not picking phone at the moment. Who's calling me? So, this particular world we live, if you are not speaking with the language that the people will understand and resonate with, then no matter your level of education, no matter your level of wealth, no matter your level of wisdom, will go completely in vain. Let me tell us, fighting for freedom is not something that began today. The English that you're speaking, my brother, the English that you are speaking is not your language. It's not your language. People brought that language to you. Please let me know if my voice is still coming out. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me, please. People brought that language to you. And those people who brought that language to you fought for their own freedom that they enjoy today. They fought for they fought for their freedom that they are enjoying today. So if you use that same language to come and preach to me that I must not fight for my own freedom, then I see you as a moron. If you use that same language that the people who brought it to you fought, use everything within their reach to obtain their freedom, and you are using that same language to come and deceive me, then I will see you as a moron. Is because the reason why, one of the reasons that they speak this way is because some of these people, when they talk, you don't know the reason why they speak the way they speak. Because they know. Some of them, they will tell you, if you want freedom, go to National Assembly. Go to National Assembly, go there and vote for referendum. They know very, very well that it's not possible. They know that the northern senators outnumbers the southern senators by a mile, by a million times. They also know that there is no referendum in the Zoo constitution. They know these two things. There is no referendum in the Zoo constitution because the constitution of the Zoo today is a military constitution. It's a military decree. They said they amended it in 2019. It's a military decree. It's not a democratic constitution or a democratically, written constitution. So they know. And they know the second part, which the northern senators or representatives outnumbers the southern senators and House of Reps. So how do you achieve it? How do you achieve it? But they'll come, they preach to you. They tell you, oh, it's not about violence. It's not. What did you say when we were carrying placards on the street and the Nigerian terrorist army are shooting at us with live ammunition and destroying Mawuli Igbo youth, unalive Igbo youth in cold blood? What did you say? And how long do you think that we are going to fold our arms and watch our youth being annihilated while we watch and without doing anything? How long do you think we have to wait before we start defending ourselves? How long? Can somebody come and prove me right or wrong that we must continue to wait without defending ourselves? Or we must, just like one idiot called Rudolph who? Dr. Damages, Rudolph something, that used to work for Sahara Reporters, asked Mazi Njoku one stupid question, very, very useless question. He said, Since you know that Nigeria army is killing Igbo youth, Igbo people because of your agitation, are you not supposed to stop agitating, or will you continue to agitate while they continue to kill us? I look at the fool that asked that very question. He show me how people reason, even those who claim to be educated, even those that speak good English. He showed that improved to me how poor people can reason. Are you going to continue fighting for freedom when you see that the army operates this way? They will leave the freedom fighters and go to the village and massacre people. Are you going to continue fighting, or will you stop so that they'll stop massacring people? You see the way they reason. Oklemkwa na bụ onye Igbo, and ndị Igbo si na na-aghọ ekwo mgbawara ọgụ. So, do you want us to stop fighting for freedom so we remain slaves in Nigeria? You want us to stop fighting for freedom so we remain in perpetual bondage in the zoo called Nigeria? Because you live in abroad, you live in America or Canada or Europe, you live somewhere, wherever. You don't know what we have. Even that place where you live, you of course you enjoy the light, you enjoy the security. But tell me, if you want to be sincere to yourself, are you really maximizing your potential in another man's land? You can only maximize your potential in your own land, where you have where you are the son of the soil, the daughter of the soil. You know you are in your fatherland. No way you here, you can do it as long as you are not committing crime. You can do it. That is the only way you can maximize your potentials. Only. Not when you are in because that place where you are, when they decide, if they feel like enough is enough, they will collect that piece of paper they gave to you and send you back to your fatherland. They can do it. Are you going to go to their own court to quote law for them? What is happening? Look at what is happening in South Africa. A young Igbo man that owns a saloon, a well-decorated saloon, and he does forex exchange inside our shop. Well, duly registered. The xenophobic people went to his shop and pushed him out of the shop and told him to leave. They called him criminal. He said, I'm not a criminal. I'm doing a legitimate business. I am well documented. I have my papers. They say, no, even that your papers is you got it fraudulently. You must leave. You're a criminal. Just like that, he lost his business. He lost his means of livelihood. Just like that. And even that his paper, that piece of paper he has in his hand, couldn't save him. That particular piece of paper that he used to adore couldn't save him anymore. He lost his livelihood. His means of livelihood was lost. There's other video that I watched. A Nigerian man as well. I don't know if I think he has to be Igbo, of course. He has to be Igbo man. An elderly man. He said he has a car wash. They say you must, before you open, that car wash is informal business. Is supposed to be operated by the locals. If you want to operate, run any business in South Africa, you must have 10 million or something. They asked the man said, yeah, my business is worth 10 million. They say it's a lie. They push the man away. So even you living in abroad, how far? You know that even at some point, that piece of paper you have, agali, de free na agali. Mbosokpa is analogia, tinye na fly in aeroplane, buchi agazo. Yotago. So, what are we talking about? You cannot sit somewhere in Abuja to dictate for me how I must defend myself and fight for my freedom. You can't. You can't. We can't allow it. If you think we're not doing it well, come and do it better for us.
Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence. Pressure.
Wait. Okuru, he said something else. Oga, can you please repeat?
On account of the medium of expression. Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence.
Okay, so what are we then analyzing? What are we then analyzing? Let us begin from that place. He said something differently.
Who have genuine grievances now believe that you can use violence to achieve the goal. What you do is that you have been counter-revolutionary groups such as Boko Haram and the rest. Now, if you who have genuine grievances now believe that you can use violence to achieve the goal, what you do is that you play into the hand of the system, which then delegitimizes your genuine grievances on account of the medium of expression.
Okay, we had this one. Now he says something in return. Let us hear that.
Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence.
Did you hear that? Did you? I don't know if I'm the only one that heard it. I don't know if I'm the only one.
On account of the medium of expression. Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence.
Did you hear that? So, hey, hello, Mello. Hello, Mello. So these people, they know. So they know. All these years, they know. So they know. And this thing he said now, you see this particular word he said now is another very big point that Finland has no any other choice than to release Simon Ekpa. That there is no any reason of holding him. Because they know this man said something very, in fact, no matter whatever he said later, no matter any other thing he may say moving forward, it does not hold water. He made a very, very critical confession. He hit a very big point here. Very big point, I'm telling you. I never know a day like this will come when a one Nigerianist will come out, face the camera to speak the truth for once. I never knew, no matter whatever he may say, because I haven't watched the video till the end. No matter whatever he say now, moving forward, it doesn't hold water. The truth of the matter is that he has confirmed that they know all along, including the Nigerian politicians, including the Nigerian military, including the Nigerian police, including the Nigerian government, including all the educated people. They know, but they have not been able to pick courage to say the truth. He said that the truth is that no matter anything that the oppressed does, anything that the oppressed does to free himself, to achieve freedom, including let's hear it. He's the one that said it. Let's hear that. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Is that you play into the hand of the system, which then delegitimizes your genuine grievances on account of the medium of expression. Let me be clear.
He said, let me be clear. After what he said before, he now said, let me be clear. Now let us hear him.
Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom.
Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom. Every single thing the oppressed does. Like if you are oppressed, the way the Biafran people have been oppressed for over 50 to 100 years in Nigeria. If you are oppressed, everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom. N'ịchọ nnwere onwe, ife ọbụla ị mere ebe ị na-achọ nnwere onwe, gee ntị, as an oppressed person, as onye oru, as onye na-agba ohu, as onye eji na anị jidosie ya ike, ife ọbụla ị mere iji wee nwere onwe gị, ọ sị na o mere gịnị? Let us listen.
Will find no condemnation from me, including violence.
You find no condemnation from it, including violence. I never knew that a day like this will come, where one of the educated people in Nigeria, a one Nigerianist, an aspiring politician, or a political analyst will come on a camera to confess. I never knew that a day like this could come. It is shocking. It is unbelievable to see a day like this come. I am happy. If I go to bed this night, I will sleep a happy man. And this particular broadcast will stay very, 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 for a very long time in my mind. And I'll save this video. That Dele somebody, Dele Faroti or Dele Farotua said, including violence, that you find no condemnation from it as long as you are fighting for freedom. Dele Farotimi or Dele Farotu said it. Unbelievable. I hope Tinubu is watching.
Genuine grievances on account of the medium of expression. Let me be clear. Everything the oppressed does in pursuit of freedom will find no condemnation from me, including violence. But I may not support it because I do not believe that it would achieve the goal. That is not me condemning it.
Okay. I like that. I like that. So that means you not supporting the Biafra liberation movement or Biafra agitation, whichever way you may put it, is your personal opinion. It's your personal opinion. Because not that you don't believe that we can achieve Biafra through the means in which we are going, but it's just that you don't want Nigeria to be disintegrated. So it is your own opinion. And I give it to you. I give it to you. And he also said that, but he cannot condemn it. Shena, my ear they pay me. I've been waiting at the here. Let's hear that again.
But I may not support it because I do not believe that it would achieve the goal. That is not me condemning it.
Okay.
So what you have found in this time is that in Igbo land, you've had persons trading off the grievance of the people to gain offices, to gain political patronage, to make money. And then you've also had persons who have genuine grievances, are not interested in trading off it, demand changes, but embraced the wrong methodologies in my own view. I may not be correct.
Okay. I can't say more. I can't say more. I would like to end this program as quick as possible so I can be able to sleep, because tomorrow is another very busy day for all of us. Our PM is going to court again tomorrow. So I don't know if anybody has something to say briefly before we end. I don't know if anybody, we only treated two things today. The incident that happened in Head Bridge, where an Igbo youth was shot and unalive by the Nigerian police, unless if proven otherwise, because I'm going to make more inquiry to know if that boy really died or he survived it. So where a police officer shot an Igbo man today at Onitsha Head Bridge, today, where they have massacred hundreds of Biafrans since 2015. And then plus this particular political analyst and one Nigerianist statement over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra agitation. So if anybody has anything to say, you can say it while we conclude the program, because like as I said a couple of seconds ago, I'm not going to take much time on it. All right. Somebody's calling. Caller, just hold on. Let me first of all connect you. Let me connect you so that we can hear you directly from the system. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. All right, caller, please go ahead. You're welcome. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Good evening. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good evening. Go ahead, please.
All right. Thank you. I want to say thank you for what you are doing. Thank you for good
You're
work.
welcome.
Thank you so much for the updates you are giving us so far. If not because of the updates you are giving us, how come? Who knows? All these things they are writing now. Some people are writing that Samorepa. There are some certain comments I'm seeing online now that which I never see that came up so far since they started this appeal case. So you could imagine that kind of thing if we are not getting any kind of update from you. And maybe when you see this kind of thing, Nigerian government will just buy into it, trying to make it spread like the way they did the other time. They say he's a content creator. You get, so I really appreciate your work. Thank you. So in regards to what they are doing, the Nigerian they are doing today, of course they have been cleaning us. No, it didn't start today. And this is the reason why we are trying to see that anyhow possible for all of us to join out together to see that we leave this very country in Nigeria. It's a dying zone. That should make everyone, in those ones that still believe in one Nigeria, that believe that Obi will come and save them. Obi will not even comment on this case. That thing you see that happened today, Obi will not even comment. But if anything should happen as such somewhere in the north, he'll be the first to comment.
Yeah, exactly.
As a good man. So I want everyone to open his eyes. Election is coming up. This man that just spoke, he has been speaking good. So he's not such a person that, since I know him, he's not that kind of person that always condemn Nnamdi Kanu. But that is not to say you should believe in life, you just trust him. No. But I mean, if anybody does good, let's appreciate him for that, for speaking up at least. But I cannot trust that man because election is coming up. And this is how they used to do at times. They just say one or two things because anybody that mentions Nnamdi Kanu, believe me, you get people who just like want to hear from you. You immediately draw many attentions. You are showing us his comment this night because he mentioned Nnamdi Kanu. Otherwise, maybe we should even bring up his comments. So I just want all of us to be very vigilant and much more focused on the main things that is on board. And I really appreciate what you did this evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. This particular program of this man, Dele Farotimi or Delo Faromi, whether he has anything political, undertone, or whether he said whatever he said about Mazinam Dekano because of an election that is coming, it is his business. It is not my business. The only thing I know is that, first of all, to be honest, I did not watch this very program till the very end of it. Initially, I only watched because someone sent it to me. I watched the Yes, caller, please, just a minute. Just a
Yeah, hello, that's fine. Good evening.
just a minute, please, caller. Just a minute. So I didn't watch this program from the till the end. I only watched the beginning, and I heard him talking about Mazin Namdekan. I said, okay, I cannot hear it, listen to it alone. Then now, listening to him and hearing that very truth from him, where he said, an oppressed person has the right to do whatever it takes to free himself. That particular point is the best, more than every other thing he said. All right, call on WhatsApp, please go ahead.
Okay, yeah, good evening. Yeah, first of all, I thank you for your good work. And your God will bless you.
You say?
Yeah, another thing I want to say, yesterday at the court, the Uche came to get the lawyers of Prime Minister. I want to give you information that Ngozi is in Finland, but is hiding in a hotel. Ngozi sent Uche to get the number. So please let everyone be vigilant, or because of that thing. It's very big concern for Uche to collect the PM lawyer. So Ngozi or Abeza want to speak to him in order to see if he can turn against Prime Minister. So that's the information I want to give you. Yeah, he's hiding in the Finland in a hotel. Ngozi or Abeza. Hello?
Anyways, first of all, Uche did not go to court yesterday. Uche only went to court on the 17th, day before yesterday. Uche was.
Yeah, it was that day. Yes. Yes.
So,
it was that day.
and again, I cannot say anything about Ngozi Orebeze being in Finland because I don't have that information. I don't usually say what I don't know. That's why we remain strong, and that's why we have been in this very struggle, succeeding till today. So if Ngozi Orebeze is in Finland, once I get the idea, I will say it. You understand me? So that is the only thing I can tell you for that.
Yeah, and it's a very big concern for
I
Uche
know very.
for
Sorry. Sorry. I am aware.
It's a very,
Hold on. I am aware that Uche was pursuing the lawyer, asking him for his contact. I am aware. Actually, I'm the one who said it. So I am the one who said it in the public because I know about it. And I am also aware that after the 1 hour break, these individuals went on a corner and started having meeting, which they never went back to the courtroom again. I know about it, and I also said it. So, but whichever
we should be
reason,
vigilant.
yeah. If it's to be vigilant, of course we are vigilant. But what I don't know, and I don't want to say it. I don't want to say something that I don't know. I don't deal with speculations. I'm not good at speculating. I'm good at authentic information. So what I don't know is about Ngozi Oronebeze being in Finland, and I cannot go into that. Thank you, my brother. Do you have any other thing to say?
Yeah. Thank you. That's it. Thank you for your good work. Anyway, thank you for your good work. The case will be over. Prime Minister will win. We are praying over it. We are praying over it. So let's see how it goes. Thank you for your good work.
Thank you. God bless you. All right. We continue. We continue. Let me get back to the person who just called now. Just a moment. I mistakenly cut this man's call, so let me get back to him. All right. Okay. Caller on WhatsApp, please go ahead.
Biafra United, good evening. One Ikuku Anafanya. Thank you so much for your program. Always, I'm here, I'm watching. Up my frog like this. If you didn't see your tour, in a mouthma, I say, may God bless you. Chukwuki Kabia Makoshege.
Yes,
And I'm little thing, I'm just which is cheap, about your analysis yesterday about what happened on the court, like the question they were asking our prime minister. That persecutor, I think he should go to Nigeria and go, especially those places that we are talking about, to go and live. Lechendendike Bubago Mburumado 12. Wedding. I think those videos need to be shown to that into that court.
No, not they are not 12. They were 14, not 12. 14.
14. Thank you so much.
In
12.
our mama. In our mama.
Yes. How could that persecutor now put those kind of people, or not Boy Scout, or not what do they call they refer them to?
You're a Sibabe, Boy Scout.
Unbelievable. Imagine. I say, Mado 12, this man, can this kind of thing happen in this very Finland that all of them fought together? You define him in their own country. The best thing for this persecutor is take your shoes and run away from there, because of he doesn't know the kind of people he's dealing with. Don't dealing with a terrorist country. No, nothing that he can do about it. Evidence is too much. Because if you put evidence here, at least, and another thing I want to tell you, if I get one evidence Japa your side, because of almost something I don't know to say, the choma na about evidence. Who got that door and man name interview, see evidence Japa now. Biafra Unite, Biafra Unite or evidence Baja, Aga Wopota, Yampubonka. So all those things, the whole thing, the only best thing for them, they know the truth. Any place in the whole world, and in the first world, Ika Pomado, Obumado, Nobukwanka, Nefunde Matabeson, about Jonah Kotunga, had a photocrata, and the negative movement of those security, both to the judges, because of here, they are abroad in other those kind of cases. In other, how many the concrete evidence in other. I know put the matter self, but I want to get matter in other. Aga has no, then we tighten the whole place. But look at how for you to know that if these people are what these Finland government people, both the persecutors and all of them are doing, Odo clear that this man is an innocent man, but they are just using him for political purposes.
Anyway,
in
terms of using him for political purposes, we don't have to make that type of comment since the matter is still in the appeal court. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to. I've seen a lot of people, not a lot of people. I've seen few people going online, even as they claim to be whatever they claim to be. I've seen a lot of people, not a lot. I mean, few people going online, condemning Finland, saying all manner of things against them, especially in this recent time when that matter is still in the court, still in appeal court. So we have to hold on and allow the appeal court to finish, and then we listen to the verdicts of the judges, and then we'll take it from there. You understand? We don't have to be
Yes,
faster than our shadow.
that is true.
We have already seen what happened during the first proceedings. We saw that the lawyer worked against our prime minister, whereby
Yes.
whenever PM wants to speak, want to speak, the lawyer say ask him to hold on. There was no there was no room to provide evidences, like as our PM is defending himself now. The judges have given him, that's why it's called appeal. You understand? The
Yes.
judges have given him the opportunity, the room to present his case, to defend himself, to appeal against the conviction, because he is not convinced. He's not convinced that he
Yes.
should be convicted. You understand? So the judges have given him the opportunity to present his appeal, present his defense, show the court the reason why the conviction was wrong. You understand me? The
Yes.
reason why, show the
Yes.
court the reason why the conviction was wrongly, done. So this is
Mm-hmm.
what our PM is doing. So going ahead now to call them names and all that is not proper. We should allow, because no matter the names we call them, justice will only prevail. You understand? It's not,
Yes. Yes.
they are not going to render judgment because of if we how we insult them or call them names. You understand me? They're not going to say, because
Yes.
people are, their eyes are open, they know what we are doing. That's why we have to, that they're insulting us. Therefore, we have to give judgment in the favor of Mazi Simon. But it can't happen that way. Finland is a sovereign country. It's a sovereign nation. It's an independent nation. So even though you insult them online, do whatever you can do online, you can never change. It can't bring Finland down unless if they go against the will of God. Then the wrath of God may take its course. You understand me? But now they can't change
Yes.
whatever they have to do because we insult them online. Rather, it will trigger them. It will make them even more angrier. You understand? Because they will see us as unruly people, because the matter is in appeal court. So there's no way we're calling them names. You understand me? So let
Yes.
us, on that side, let us calm down and allow the case to finish, and we hear what is going to be the verdict. Then we take it off from there. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Yeah. Yes. One thing I want to check, because of that voice message you release, those Igbo politicians that gang themselves, making their decision, saying that they have done their own side, that these people. This is why I was saying that,
Eh,
because
eh,
of the thing I
the,
couldn't
polit-
take it.
the politicians are working with the prosecutor. There is no any evidence linking Nigerian politicians or Nigerian government with the judges, so we don't have to carry fake information. You understand me?
Yes.
We don't have to carry
Yes.
any fake news or fake information. The politicians are working with the prosecutor, who is the one in charge of the case on the side of Nigeria government. You understand what
Yes.
I'm saying? They are the ones prosecuting our prime minister. So and they are prosecuting him on behalf of Nigeria, on behalf of Nigeria government. You understand what I mean? What I'm saying? So
Yes.
they are the one that have connection, direct link with the Nigerian government. So we cannot be speculating or trying to link, the court itself now with Nigeria government. It doesn't really make sense, because
It's true. It's
prosecutors are
true.
not
But I want to
court.
tell you something, Odelanwa. Here, in abroad, when persecutor in outer standing against, the accuser, persecutor is like then we give you many space because persecutor is like from government. This one is from government. You understand? When those people come, they are from government. They are the ones standing on the part of the government side. You understand? In this side I am staying, in this side of Europe, they are the ones standing on the government side, like which is government side, the apparatus which is police that will come, they are standing on their side from according to the evidence they bring. And why I would not say what I want to say just because of what you said
No, no,
here.
no. Hold
You
on,
know?
hold on.
Eh,
In democracy, even though I'm here in African continent, I still know I am well I am well learned. You understand me, and
yeah.
I have knowledge. I have knowledge. You understand me in so many things. You know, especially in democracy. So I'm well read. So in a situation like this, the prosecutor, even though you have a case with the government, in a democratic world, the court, the judge, has no business with the government because the judiciary has what is called independence. It is only in the zoo or in other part of Africa where the judiciary is under the purse of the government. In a democratic country, judiciary is always independent. Do you know that they have taken Donald Trump to court? And Donald Trump does not have the
Yes.
power to influence the court. Are you aware? Do you know that
I'm
Donald
aware.
Trump has lost cases in the court? There are some decisions Donald Trump made that that people don't like. They take him to court, and Donald Trump lost the cases. Many, not once, not twice. Are you aware?
Yes.
Even in England, anywhere in the world where you have true democracy,
Yeah,
presidents
exactly.
or
Now
prime
you come.
ministers lose cases in their own court. That's to show that the judiciary is always independent. Are you paying attention? So
Yes.
it is only in the zoo or in other part of Africa where president does not lose case in the court because they control the court.
Exactly.
Tinubu just gave duplexes, houses to judges just recently, about 2 weeks ago. He built an estate with beautiful houses, beautiful duplexes. Each house, one judge, one house, one judge, one house, free. And we're heading into 2027 presidential elections. You understand me? So it is only in the zoo and other part of Africa where presidents do not lose case in their court because they control the judiciary. So when a prosecutor is prosecuting what do they call a defendant or
Defender.
So even though the case is between the defendant and the federal government, so the prosecutor is working for the government. Still, if the defendant is innocent, the defendant will still win the case, regardless of whom the prosecutor is working for, unless it's in a situation where justice system in a country is rotten. That is only when the the government, the executive arm of government, will interfere in the in the judiciary. So in the case of Finland, we don't want to see it that way first at the moment. You understand me? Because the matter is still in
Yes.
the court. So it will be
The court,
foolish.
yeah.
It will be foolish for us to start, making that kind of comment in this matter now. It will be completely foolish on our own side. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Nwadela, I say may God bless you. Na jishike na ọrụ ị na-aracha onye nwaanyị gbado me.
Dalo. All right. On that note, we have come to the end of this very program. May God bless every one of you. Please continue to pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for divine healing and divine health. And of course, do not stop praying for our Prime Minister's victory, because we are just at the middle of ocean now. We are just at the middle of ocean. We are on the crossroad. The release of our Prime Minister is going to, spell. Is going to lead us. Is going to lead us to Biafra that we seek. The release of our Prime Minister is the release of Biafra. In case we don't know, I always tell us that the Zo is not ready. It's not ready at all for Biafra. They are not ready. So the release of Maz Samanep and Joko is the release of Biafra. So continue to pray that at the end of this very appeal, he will come out victorious. And we all celebrate. Thank you all. May God bless you. See you tomorrow. From me, from here, it is good evening.